Hello everyone, good evening. Am I audible? Please write in the chat. Good evening Vinayak. Good evening everyone. सबको आवाज आ रही है? Good evening. Okay everyone. So, those of you who don't know me, yes, I have kept this class so as to kind of reintroduce myself because I was on a break of around, I guess, 1.5 month. No, but sadhana, others don't. So for lot of you rather, this might be my first class. Okay, so I am Anupama. I deal with two subjects. Okay, legal and CLAT. Right, I had a fracture, so I couldn't take the class, but now I am back. This is my first working day at office today. So, no, it's better. Ayush, thank you. Okay, everyone, listen. I believe in this batch. Thank you, Soumya. There are a lot of students who might have some issue related to language also. है ना? अगर आपको कोई चीज समझने में दिक्कत आए, if you have any problem while I'm talking to you, because there are two batches here. Okay, that is why I wanted to take a common class, because I'm just giving you a basic introduction. So if you have any problem related to language, please ask. है ना? Please message में लिखना अगर कुछ भी समझ में ना आए तो. Okay everyone, is that clear? If you do not understand anything, please make sure you write in the chat. Okay, this is a general session I have kept because I wanted to, before I start taking proper subject-wise classes, I wanted to just get myself reintroduced to or introduce to the students. Yes, Shalok, I will. I know you all missed. I missed the classes also, right? My classes are a way of zoning out for me. When I'm in class, I zone out. So that is one thing I enjoy. So yes, but I had to miss on the classes. Now let us start for today's class. What we are going to discuss today, देखो कोई भी किसी को भी बीच में चाहिए कि नहीं मैम ये बात हिंदी में बताओ. Anyone in between the class if want to say no ma'am, please repeat it in English. I'll do that. Okay, just inform me. Okay, please do that. Yes, preparation related session only. One thing I have come today to the class and I have asked office, every week now going forward, one class or one session will be held with selected students. Okay, because now they are going to be free with their boards also. So probably you'll have, in coming weeks, you'll have a session with Jay also, with a lot of other students, right? You'll have session with Mansi, Jay, right? There are multiple students, so you'll be having sessions with them, Vipul and everything. Okay, so we'll keep one live video once in a week. Okay, so that also is going to happen now onwards. Now let us start with CLAT. Now let us jot down the months you have. You have March, April, right? Next set, I'm going to divide the preparation into 3 months. And then you have September, October and November. Right? Am I audible everyone? Last Prakshi message that there was some lacking of video. Is it fine Prakshi? Is it fine now? Yes. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Good. So March, April, May, June, July, August. March I'm going kind of like 15 days have already passed. That's what I'll consider. Although it's only 8th or 9th, I guess 9th only. But still. You have to understand that what is the purpose of this paper? And what is the purpose when the examiner gives you this kind of paper? Examiner जब आपको इस तरह का पेपर देता है तो what is the examiner thinking? They are looking for people who have reading skill, who have comprehension skill. है ना? कोई भी passage को लिख के समझना, that is comprehension skill. They are looking for someone who is aware of lot of things happening around you. जो आसपास चीजें हो रही है उनके बारे में पता होना चाहिए. दैट इज वाई you have questions about current events in your CR also, English also, and GK. So obviously they give you questions. Then some basic elementary maths you should be aware. Obviously they expect that, and you should be able to comprehend law. तो लीगल पैसेज भी आपको समझ में आने चाहिए. दे आर लुकिंग फॉर दीज स्किल्स, है ना, लीगल कॉम्प्रिहेंशन. अब आपको सोचना है कि इन स्किल्स के लिए आप क्या कर रहे हो. यू हैव टू थिंक व्हाट आर द थिंग्स यू आर डूइंग फॉर डेवलपिंग दीज स्किल्स. फर्स्ट 3 months you will devote in developing these skills. अभी का जो टाइम है बेटा, टिल मार्च, अप्रैल, मे एंड मे बी अ बिट ऑफ जून, ठीक है, बिट टिल अगस्त, बट मेजरली major portion of this time should go in developing your comprehension skill. How do you develop it? ये समय है अपनी comprehension skill बनाने का. This is the time to devote for developing. How do you do that? Read a lot. जितना हो सके रीड करिए बेटा. Read a lot. Read about geopolitics, read about science, read about history, read about whatever is happening. Maybe not about Elvis Yadav and everyone, but read about other things. Maybe again not about how much Ambani spent on the pre-wedding, right? Not on that. Yes, Ayush, same for them. Yes, right? Not about these events, who wore what at Ambani event and all 3 Khans were there or not. That's not important, obviously. What is important is what is the status as far as Israel-Palestine is concerned. What is the status with respect to India's foreign policy in context of Maldives. And those are the important points. Those events you should, what are the important judgments which are coming out? I'm telling you, Tanvi, yes, new laws, new judgments, and some non-fiction or fiction reading. Devote, right? I'm telling you na timetable. I'm telling you. Yes, social media तो quit करना है आयुष, that's very good. आप अभी के समय में जो फर्स्ट स्लॉट है ना बेटा, फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ प्रिपरेशन में डिवोट 1 to 2 hours if you have. जैसे आप स्कूल गोइंग हो तो यू कैन पुट इट टू हाफ एन आवर. 1 to 2 hour. अगर आप ड्रॉपर हैं तो यू कैन डिवोट मोर टाइम, राइट? You should devote some time to extra reading. That reading should be non-fiction. Everyone must do it. Everyone. है ना, सोशल मीडिया पे कमेंट रीड करना रीडिंग नहीं है. Reading comments under social media is not reading. Okay? You have to sit down and do actual reading. Any non-fiction related reading you should be doing. You could read something about social media, whatever is happening. Clear? Yes, newspaper के अलावा, this is other than newspaper, please. This is apart from, other thing you must do is newspaper. If not one, minimum जो है ना, you should be doing it for half an hour. Maximum as much you can devote. At least half an hour. Yes, Pratiksha, that is good. Harshit, I'll upload the suggestions. Read any. If you are into fiction, read fiction. But read any. Vinayak will take mock related doubt later. Okay? रोज नहीं होता तो बेटा try to fasten, at least go through the editorials. Newspaper editorials are must. Newspaper, when you read newspaper beta, you are preparing for 4 subjects. Newspaper equals to CR, RC, legal and GK. You are not reading newspaper only to prepare for GK. You are reading newspaper to prepare for RC, for CR, for legal also. That is around what? 112 marks. This is 112 marks of your preparation. You cannot afford to skip on it. Yes, Sadhna, we do. But this is not the time to ask that. Okay? 108 marks. Yes, yes. 108. Correct. 108. Thank you for the correction. 108. Yes. Correct. Thank you. Okay? So you cannot skip a newspaper. In fact, if you have time and going forward, which you have to do this. आगे से तो जाके ये करना ही है. Editorials of both newspaper, beta. Both Indian Express and Hindu ke editorials you have to read. You cannot skip on newspapers. Okay, everyone, you must go through the newspapers. Right? Other than that, right now, even if this is your first week of preparation, after 10-20 days, since the time, let us say you started on 1st of March, by 20th March, appear for one mock weekly. You must appear for one mock weekly. Must. Just go through it. Forget about marks. No worries about marks. ठीक है? Marks के बारे में चिंता नहीं करनी है. एक mock जरूर देना है. Even if you are getting score in negative, it is okay. There's no problem. If you have problem ki ma'am, parents will say this is, what is this? You are scoring so less. You can show this video to them. You have this recorded lecture now. It does not matter what are you scoring. You have to appear for the marks. Right? You have to appear for the mocks. Go through the whole mock. If you're not able to complete the mock within 2 hours, it's okay. Do it again, try it again. Even if you're exhausted, keep trying. Yes, Uddhav, I would suggest you should. I'll tell you what all things you should have, okay? In that, I'll tell you this also. Right? So you should appear for this. Plus, other than that, you should have your notes book. Notes book for what? You should have your own notes. Tanushri, it's boring, but selection is, there are a lot of things you have to do for selection, right? Not everything is going to be interesting. But we have to do, no? There is a price to pay for the success. That is the price. So anyway, what all notes you should have? You should have your GK notes. Although CLAT Express is there, beta. You have CLAT Express. CLAT Express includes everything. But when you make your own notes, no, just write and own notes, make them topic wise. Don't make them, do not make them daily ka. Yes, Astha, correct. Okay, make topic wise notes. Short, very short notes. Yes, Sachin sir, Javed sir, class notes are enough. But when you write something of your own also, no, it's better to revise. It's easier to revise. You know what are the common points, and it becomes far easier. GK becomes far tolerable when you have your own notes. And that is my suggestion. Okay, it's not that start messaging Javed sir, aapne kaha tha, you said that I need not make notes, and ma'am is saying, what should I do now? I am confused. My whole CLAT preparation is ruined because I don't know who should I follow. Ideally, if you can make notes, you should. Not Asna, that's what I'm telling you, no. If you can, it helps. It's easier. Even in starting, for a month, you'll feel very tired about the fact that you're making so much notes. But eventually, you learn to, comprehend better and identify what is important, what is not important. Yes, eventually it helps. Yes, Madhvi, even that would do. Okay? Then you should have a small 10 pages notes of CR. Now, usually people don't have this. Even 2-page notes will do. You must have your own notes of CR, meaning logical reasoning. There should be 2 4-pages sheet. Yes, Asna. Just write in the chat, but I'm listening. If you have those notes, it's good. If you don't, then fair enough. Divyanshi will talk about it later. Mock me, if you're not able to attempt, it's okay. Eventually, you'll be able to start going through the newspaper and CLAT Express and all those things. Yes, Vinayak, very good. You should have your own notes of logical. Like in logical, there are limited topics. You have premise, you have conclusion, you have argument, you have strengthening. There are limited topic. There aren't too many topic when it comes to CR, weakening, paradox, assumption, correct. So in your own language, you should be able to write what do you understand by assumption. आप खुद अपनी भाषा में क्या assumption से समझते हो, क्या premise से समझते हो, क्या argument से समझते हो. In your own language, you should have small notes about these topics. And you should be revisiting them every 10-15 days or at least once in a month, at least. You must have your separate vocab diary or vocab notes. You should have your separate legal notes. Again, whatever you have gone through, no, just a precise summary about what you have, any new law if you have read. No, it's right time, Chavi. It's not too late. It's never late. It's enough, Divya. It's enough. But if you do prepare, it's good. It will help you revise. Okay? So legal, maybe you should be able to summarize for yourself. You need not write beautiful handwriting notes with color marking. And if you like that, you can do it. But that's not essential. No one is going to check them. Okay? But if you do these skill, no, writing legal notes or vocab, having a separate vocab, it gives you a system, especially because you are online students. So when you do these things, it gives you an idea that you are preparing for something. So it keeps you motivated about the purpose. Jan Fab skip ho gaya, it's okay, leave it. CLAT Express would be enough for now onwards. Yes, summary writing is always good. It will, Asna, it will take, in at least for a month, it will take time. Hitesh, only way to improve speed is when you are reading, generally you should read fast. Generally, fast or rather comprehend fast. We'll talk about it later. Let me give you a timetable for the whole year and then we'll come to that. Okay? So, major portion of your preparation abhi for now should include lot of read. If you have skipped on GK of Jan Fab, it's okay. CLAT Express dekh lena, that's enough. Soumya, you have to visit a center. Otherwise, you don't get it. Maybe you can visit the nearest center and do it, okay? Okay, everyone. So, you should do some extra reading. This is the time to do extra reading. QT mein notes ki jagah you should have your own formulas because different teacher is telling you about different topics. Hai na? So you can have in quant, you can have your own separate tricks. If any teacher is suggesting you any trick related to any topic, you should have you should have it separately written. Clear, everyone? Other than that, by May, you must have gone through past year papers. Okay, this is your first stop to do, second to do, third to do, fourth to do, fifth to do. By May end, May khatam hote, you must have done your past year papers once. है ना? Past year papers एक बार कर लेने. When I say past year paper, what do I mean? 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, Then there are some sample papers of 2023. ये सब online available on the portal. All these are available online on the portal. Then there are sample paper of 2022 and 2023. हाँ तो हितेश धीरे धीरे प्रैक्टिस से होगा सर. नए लॉज बेटा लीगली इंडिया पे मिल जाएंगे आपको. Okay, I'll tell you the website later. I'll tell you some other website later also. Okay, so you must do past year papers. Yes, Kanak. I'll tell you Soumya, I'll tell you later. Abhi just listen to it. How to be consistent? Set a task table daily and try to complete it. हाँ विनायक, you should do that. हाँ बेटा, for all notes, make it best book for reading. हितेश बाद में बताएंगे. Focus on what I'm telling you now, बेटा. So you guys must be doing these things. Okay, everyone? You should have this list jot down in your notebook. Ki I have to do this, this. Then I should be practicing. Out of these subjects, you should be doing 2 subjects daily at least. If you can, other than newspaper, you should be doing RC and quant, CR and legal. है ना? तो एक दिन RC quant कर लिया, दूसरे दिन CR legal कर लिया. Along with newspaper, GK तो रोज चल ही रहा है, newspaper चल ही रहा है रोज. Yes, no Manya, not necessary. No, GK obviously you need not do it of past year paper. Okay, everyone. So you should be doing 2 subjects daily. Express, newspaper, कुछ भी रोज करो थोड़ा थोड़ा. So you should be in touch with daily. Yes, Vinayak, I'll give you. Don't worry. Clear, everyone? So you're for daily timetable, you should be doing these things. Plus, there is one more point. One more thing that you should be doing is your modules. है ना? You must have received that 30-35 books का chunk. That's not to be used in tiffin, okay? That is for you to solve. Start going through them. By the end of June, not later than that. Those who have completed, very good. You will get new practice module, I believe, in June. Start with the first book. The book which says first, start with that. The book which says second, do it second. The book which says third, do it at third level. Okay? They have been named chronologically. That is how you are supposed to solve the books. Book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4. There is a reason why the numbering is like that. It's not like that suddenly the book first has a different topic and they look in book 4th the concept is given. That is not what is happening. Book 1 has the concept, book 2, 3 might have similar concept, and then eventually yes, Vinayak, you can, if you have that, if you're a dropper or if you're a dummy, you have that kind of time, you can give time to all the subject. This is minimum. I'm telling you bare minimum things which you have to do. This summer breaks are there, so I would suggest that you should visit the nearest law prep center to get more guidance from the teachers, because you will be free and you will have time in your hand to visit the center. And everyone, I'll also remind this in future. मैं आगे भी future में ये बात बताती रहूंगी. If you have a center nearby, you must go and appear for mock offline. At all law prep centers, if you are an enrolled student, they'll talk with the head office. Head office से वो बात करके arrange कर लेंगे. You will be allowed to give offline, not offline classes, offline mock. I have come today, Vinayak. Offline mock, not classes, beta. Classes तो online कर रहे हैं ना. Okay, everyone. Any nearest center, you have to inform them in advance, and you have to inform the head office here in advance. No mock doubts offline. You can appear for the mock offline. Okay, Sarah, that you can. That's a different story. But you can appear for the mock offline. You're allowed to go and appear for the mock there. That is allowed. Yes, Lokesh, thank you to bring back. Yes, read concept, then practice question. Correct. So you have to solve your modules. Late to late, you cannot extend the time beyond June. ठीक है? जून से ज्यादा आप टाइम उसको एक्सटेंड नहीं करेंगे. By June, you should be done with your modules. Nothing should be left in modules. Some practice modules would be there. Okay? Clear, everyone? Beta, depending upon how much time you have. If you have, just for example, summer holidays, you'll have a lot of time to give 3 hours, 4 hours to subjects. Abhi after June bata rahe Divyanshi. But if you are school going and you have time of 4 hours, so then you have to give half an hour for each subject.
Bantu.
Yes, Vinny. Or mute yourself, beta. Okay. Okay, clear? It depends. You can divide. Isliye I am giving you task. There is no timetable. Let us say I give you timetable of 14 hours. You don't have 14 hours. Let us say I give you timetable for 4 hours and you have 12 hours lying around for you to waste. So these are the tasks you have to do. And these are the things you have to make sure you have done. So then we will come to the second phase. Okay, this is your first base phase of your preparation. In your base phase, you should have done past year papers, you should have done modules, you should have your concept notes with you. You will see most of the concept except for legal and GK. Most of the things would be near to finish when it comes to other subjects. Right? You must appear for one mock weekly. You should do your mock analysis. I'll take a separate session on how to do mock analysis. You should daily read your newspaper. If you have time, you should go through 2 editorials of both the newspaper and you should be reading something extra. ये आपका जून तक का टाइम टेबल रहेगा. नहीं जून तक तो ये सब खत्म कर देना है. ये सब चीजें खत्म कर देनी है. I'll just repeat it in Hindi again for those of you who want to. Divyanshi, I'll come to it in a while. आपने अपने मॉड्यूल्स खत्म कर देने हैं जून तक. सारे मॉड्यूल्स जो मिले हैं खत्म कर देने हैं. एक रीडिंग और सॉल्व हो जाने चाहिए. आपने नोट्स होने चाहिए. यू मस्ट हैव योर नोट्स ऑन दी सब्जेक्ट्स. शॉर्ट, छोटे से छोटे बनाओ पर होने चाहिए. ठीक है? यू मस्ट अपियर फॉर एक मॉक हर हफ्ते देना है, उसका एनालिसिस करना है. आपने न्यूज़पेपर के अगर एक न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ते हो तो वो तो अच्छा है, पर हो सके समय है तो दूसरे न्यूज़पेपर के एडिटोरियल्स भी पढ़ो और डेली एक्स्ट्रा रीडिंग करो. कोई नॉवल पढ़ो, कोई ऐसे पढ़ो, कोई एक्स्ट्रा मैगजीन आती है वो पढ़ो, बट यू मस्ट डू एक्स्ट्रा रीडिंग. दिस शुड बी योर टास्क टेबल टिल जून. ठीक है? सारे मॉड्यूल खत्म कर देने हैं सांभवी, क्योंकि बेटा यू हैव टू डू लॉट ऑफ अदर थिंग्स. दिस इज तो बहुत छोटा सा पार्ट हुआ है कोर्स का. अभी तो और चीजें करनी है. यू हैव टू डू फार मोर थिंग्स. सो टिल जून व्हेन यू आर डन विथ इट, what will happen in the second phase? When we talk about second phase of your preparation, I hope सबने ये बातें नोट कर ली है. I hope everyone has noted this down. Yes? Okay? So your second phase. This was skill phase. Now we will get into the practice phase. So July, August, September, what we are going to do? Mid of September or something. School books भी पढ़ सकते हो. Read more and more things, as many as you can. ठीक है? हाँ सानवी, you can, if you can go through legal articles, you must. Judgments, if you can. देखो, always, this is my principle, है ना? This is what I believe in. If you study of a higher level, CLAT level automatically becomes easier for you. आप थोड़ा higher level की चीजें करोगे, struggle होगा, पर ultimately CLAT आसान हो जाएगा. CLAT easy भी आ सकता है, इस बार easy था, tough भी आ सकता है. So you never know. But let us prepare for all possible circumstances. So go through judgments, legal articles, Do all kind of reading. Don't restrain yourself. Don't think while doing extra reading. Don't think ये आएगा कि नहीं आएगा. क्या आएगा नहीं आएगा हमको क्या करना. Who knows what will come and what will not come. Okay, so try to do all kind of extra reading. Okay, now we are entering the second phase. In second phase, you have to do extra books, extra practice. How will you do extra practice? In CR, RC, maths, even a bit of maths, quant, legal also, you have to solve law preps mock compilation. We have our own mock compilation. So you will have lot of sectional practice. Basically, you will do lot of extra books and extra practice section wise. Lot of sectional. If someone is doing it now, जैसे अभी भी कोई sectional practice कर रहा है, it's okay. You can do it. अच्छी बात है, करिए. कोई मना ही नहीं है. Right? But this is a time to invest yourself in variety of reading. This is the best opportunity you have. That's why I personally like the frame, time frame of CLAT preparation, because you gain so much when you read a lot. So anyways, sectional practice, do a lot of sectional practice, and by this you will be appearing for 2 mocks per week. Okay, we'll increase the number of mocks by then. For extra practice, we'll suggest you books. जैसे there is in English you have word power made easy. English is easy. Then in CR there is GMAT Bible. Willy's is there. Right? Arun Sharma book is there. Vinayak, it will be uploaded online. And extra mock compilation would be uploaded online. It will be available for you. Okay? Plus, there is a possibility you will get new practice modules by July, August. Okay, that's a possibility. For all the subjects, new practice module would be released in the mid of the year. CLAT Express, you have to continue. So that is part of your GK. You have to do it. Kab aayegi? Is that what you are asking? I don't know. It must come by now. It takes time to edit and everything. It will come. Don't worry, Tanvi. Okay. So 2 mocks per week you have to do. Okay, you have to do sectional practice also, right? Then you have to start devoting more time to GK. This is the time when you start taking your GK very seriously, like every fortnight or weekend, every week or fortnightly. You must be revising GK. This is very important. This is the phase where GK becomes very important. Yes, Aanchal, it's very good. You should read. Legal theory modules, complete it, and then summarily in just 3-4 lines write the concept, Ishita. Plus those topics would be discussed in class also. Can we get mock compilation offline? But you have to get it printed on your own. You have to come to office. They'll maybe provide you the printout. I'm not sure. You have to ask at the office. GK, do we? Yes, you will get, Sadhna, all those things. What is mock compilation? Just for example, I'll prepare new questions this year. But as far as CR, RC, legal and quant is concerned, I already have a question bank of my own mocks of 23 and 22, and those questions are useful for you. So those mock compilation would be provided, Sadhna. Okay? Okay, everyone. So you guys have to start focusing on GK now. Now this is where GK revision becomes important. Mock compilations, ye June, July mein they come. Okay, they are uploaded during June, July. Which books can we refer for GK? I'm coming to it, Vinny. For GK, you would already be doing CLAT Express. You'll already be getting GK notes of teachers. You'll already be having your own notes, a bit of your own notes. Plus, now this is whatever I'm suggesting you now. Yes, Javed sir, Sachin sir, You'll have regular GK classes by then, because that's when GK becomes far more important. Yes, mock GK also, you have to revise mock GK. Plus, now whatever I'm suggesting, this is optional. But if you have not done these things, there's no point doing what I'm going to tell you now. If you have done these things, then including any IAS level website, just a Drishti, Vision, any of their monthly magazine or daily visiting them for updates would be fine. Okay, if you have done these, then do it. Okay, you can refer to any monthly magazine of these things also. But if you have not done these basic, easier one and you're directly going to this one, it's not going to be of any use. You'll waste your time. You'll get overwhelmed, you'll get confused and everything. So cover your bases and then move on to this level. You can refer to Vision, you can refer to Drishti, you can refer to any higher level magazine. Okay, other than that, that is sadhana, that is important. Daily updates you get from the Telegram at Law Prep's portal or on the other places, that is also important. Current affairs, okay? Other than this, now whatever I'm telling you, this is optional, but this one is more important. By now you have to stop extra reading, don't do any extra reading in the second phase. In second phase, you'll not do novel reading. Okay, what will you do? You'll do web reading of, online reading of Guardian articles. There's a international websites ke articles. You have to read articles, okay? Forget about GK. You are doing it for CRRC, legal and GK. So Guardian, then there is Economist, then there is Mint, then there is Wire, then there is Swarajya. Refer to editorials, essays, iPleaders, not live law but iPleaders. Legally India. Judgments. No novels, SSC, blog, anything. Extra reading of things which are relevant. No novels. Novels are done. There's no point going through novels now. Right? Philosophy, any article related. When you read these, in their editorials, they have about philosophy also. They'll have articles about economy also. They'll have articles about sports also. They'll have articles about everything. Refer to variety of sources. That is what I'm trying to tell you here. Don't restrict yourself to a similar, because when you read newspaper, you will notice that newspapers have this tendency to be one side opinionated. One side, either left or right or centrist, whatever it is. Sometimes you need to increase the range. Okay, so read about from different websites. Telegraph, MNC, CNBC, okay, Times of India for that matter. Increase the range of reading now. Clear everyone? That is what you have to do in your second phase. Try to do revision of concept in this, at least one. Once you should be able to do revision of concept. PYP, if past year paper also you have to do only if you feel, very low. During your preparation, whenever you feel low, whether I'll get through or not, होगा कि नहीं होगा, क्या होगा, क्योंकि इस फेज में होगा ऐसा. Solve past year paper. You'll feel so confident. You'll feel good. क्या हो जाएगा यार, होगा ही होगा. Okay, you'll feel very confident. So PYP in this phase you can do. It's not must, but you can do. If you feel underconfident, you feel low, solve past year paper. Okay? Clear everyone? You have to revise concept. You have to do lot of GK. Right? You have to do 2 mocks per week. You have to do lot of sectional practice, extra books. That is your second phase. You're done with the concept. You are just simply revising them. Okay? And you are doing extra practice. Here, in this time period, marks do matter a bit. But more than marks, make sure you are in touch with your mentor. We will provide you our numbers. PYP's past year papers. Okay? We'll provide you our numbers. So make sure you are messaging us or talking to us. Please do not expect a response then and there, but you'll get a response in a day or two. Poonam, anyone you are more aligned with, or who you like to, whose response you like, you'll realize this. They say you'll start sending doubts. You'll get phone numbers of all the doubt clear faculties and everything. So Poonam, anyone who is, you are more aligned with, in your Gen Z's language, vibing with, ज़्यादा भी vibe मत कर लेना. But yes, please, if you are messaging, please have some patience until unless you are in a very bad state. If it's my phone number, you can call, and if I am not in class, I'll pick up. Okay, but only if you are in very bad situation. Otherwise, please message, I'll get back to you. As and when I get time, I get back to the students. Okay? And do not get hurt if I don't see your message. It's unread. It's blue tick, but no, there are ticks, but I haven't read it. So please don't worry. I do not read the messages till I get time. Okay, so when I get time, I read them so that I can respond immediately. If I don't get time, I see the message, वो पीछे चला जाता, I don't remember किसने message किया था. So that is why if I know that I have 2 hours in my hand, then I'll obviously, yes, I'll give my number, beta, I'll give my number. Don't worry. This is your second phase of preparation. Right? Now coming to the third phase of preparation. What is your third phase of preparation? Please connect to us. Please message us. As and when you get my number or anyone's number, keep messaging. Do not worry. Whether we do pay attention, do not worry. Right? Do appear for mocks. Do not skip on mocks. Please make sure you are appearing for your mock. Now the final phase. Right? We have done your first and second phase. You are done with your concept. You are prepared for your sectionals. You are prepared for your basic concept. You have revised them. You are focusing on your GK. Now what? Now in the final phase, you must appear for mocks. Alternate. जैसे you'll have mock weeks. Vinayak, solve past year paper. Talk to your mentor. Messages, लंबे लंबे मैसेज लिखो हमको, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. We'll respond back to you. Don't worry. You can write to us because we both share common goal that you get selected. When you get selected, I get business. So yes, I also have the same goal as yours. So make sure that you have, if you want any kind of guidance, do message us. There's no problem. Okay? So you have to appear for a lot of mocks, and 80% of your time should go in GK and revision. Practicing all subjects daily. Even if it is 10 questions. Even if you are practicing 10 questions, with the timer. Of course, newspaper is important. GK, everything you have to do same as. Sadhana, you'll have that week, you'll do nothing but mocks. So you'll get time to do. Tips for QT, beta, start with the basic concept, like 3-4 topics, which are the easiest one. Do them and then eventually you can move on to the other things, okay? So you must, in the final phase, and again in the final phase, like by November, mock marks are irrelevant. Because you're appearing for so many mocks now. So there would be time you'll get good marks, you'll get bad marks, you'll get good marks, bad marks, good, bad, good. It doesn't matter. Marks are irrelevant in November. They're actually irrelevant. That is the time when the marks are irrelevant. But you have to still appear for mock because you have to maintain the consistency of sitting for 2 hours, reading for 2 hours, solving questions for 2 hours. That is why appearing for mocks at the end is very important. But marks are not. BS, what relevant second phase में बस है, what I'm not sure, Ayush, what are you asking? And just before exam, you must do past year paper once. जैसे उसमें तो option था, second phase में past year paper was an option. Here it is not an option. You must do past year paper before the exam. You should always wear the analogous watch. Always wear analogous watch. You all should buy a good watch. Invest in good watch right now. If your birthday is due, ask for a watch. 3 hours is enough, Sanskriti. It's okay. Divide your time accordingly. Divya, it helps. It helps you to reorient. Why? Because there are so many things you are doing, so we tend to get confused. What will come in paper? We'll give you a lot of tough questions also. There would be a lot of GK, which might seem like out of place. So when you solve PYP, you get reoriented towards the paper-oriented study, and you become more positive. That is why. No, you are not. Use analogous watch because smart watches won't be allowed in the exam. In exam, only analogous watch would be allowed. Normal, small and bigger, that one would be allowed. So please practice everything and anything with the analogous watch. Yes, Nutan, regular classes for QT is fine. Yes, obviously, GK past year papers are not required. You can go through it to get an idea what kind of question examiner asks. Just for last year, the answers were there in the paragraph. So you should go through the GK. But do not expect that you'll know the answer. So go through the GK of past year paper just to see what were they asking. In last year's paper, GK answers were there in the paper only, in the passage. So to know this, you should go through the past year papers. Okay? Okay, everyone. So what all things you have to do, that I have made clear. है ना? Clear, everyone? Now it is clear to you कि how you have to move forward with your preparation. उसमें किसी को कोई doubt नहीं है, I believe. Right? Now, and listen, one more thing. Last May, because you are done with everything and you are only doing mocks, last May. No, Tanvi, not yet. Not yet. Last May, you can do some motivational reading. Last May, पहले नहीं करनी है. जैसे you read a book about manifestation, आज पढ़ ली. And you are like, ma'am, why to study? I manifest. So please don't do any positive reading today. Today, though, read about hard work and everything, consistency, hustle and all that thing. End May, read about, last month May, do read a small book about, positive. I'll suggest you a good book about that at that point of time. Motivation and all is good and everything, we'll talk about that later. We'll give you a lot of motivation lecture at the end, but right now, this is how you have to move forward. with your preparation. Yes, Poonam, correct. Okay, clear everyone? Now, let me talk about mock analysis. Now, this is something you guys have to do from now only. Now, abhi se you have to do this, everyone. Everyone, because I've said you have to appear for one mock and eventually 2 mock and then more mocks. You have to start with mock analysis. Everyone should have a mock analysis diary. Whenever you will talk to me about your preparation, whenever you will talk to me in future about guiding you on your preparation, I would need to see mock diary of yours. You will be required to send me a photo of your mock diary. Only then I'll be able to suggest you anything. You must have your mock diary. I'll suggest some of the students' mock diary on the Telegram channel or portal also. Just send me a message, someone. Ki ma'am, you had said that you'll share the. Although there are a lot of demo students, but yeah, anyways. This is my number, everyone. You can drop me a message. Please do not expect a reply immediately. Just for example, right now I have what? I have around, there are a lot of office messages here, but at least 20 student messages, okay? Not 20, around 12, 13, which are unread. I don't read them, okay? Because if I read them now, then I'll forget that, okay, this message is something which was due. And I was supposed to reply. So there are around 85 around messages in total, but a lot of them are office one. 60 around are of office one, but that's okay. Personal counsel I'll do. Could you connect to me after? If you are, look, I travel between Jodhpur and Jaipur center. I'll be visiting different centers in April, I guess, that there is a Jaiwala tour. So my name is Anupama. It's famous due to an unfortunate reason, which I even don't know. It's famous due to this daily soap, I guess. Yes. That's the saddest thing I could ever imagine my name to be famous from, or whatever it is. I would like to think it's famous because of me, but yeah, whatever. Yes, I'll be there. I'll inform. Okay, मेरे को WhatsApp पे पूछ लीजिए. Yes, now mock analysis. Let's get back to the important part other than my name. Now, how to do mock analysis? Let us say you appeared for a mock today. Okay? So drop me a message. I'll connect with you. Okay, Sadhna? Good, Hitesh. Now listen, everyone. If I appeared for mock today, I did 40 questions. In the whole paper, I did 40 questions. Now, what should I do? First thing, re-attempt the whole paper. Without a timer. This is a must. Most of the students, no, they do not do this. You must do the whole paper again, beta. Whichever paper is there, after appearing for mock, you must go through the whole paper again without any time limit. Try to solve it. Okay? And you will see that you are at least able to do 50 questions more. You know, it could be between 20 to 50. That's okay, Poonam. Fair enough. After the mock diary, I'll tell you what. I'm telling you, mock analysis will come to mock diary also. है ना? You must do the whole paper again. सभी लोगों को पूरा पेपर करना है. बिना टाइम के कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. If you do not do this exercise, mocks are useless. And lot of people who have been selected will tell you mock is the most important time. After 1-2 days, on the same day also, I don't mind it. Solve the whole paper again. Try to solve all the questions. Yes, that's okay, Jansi, but solve it again. Why you have to do this? You will realize there were questions in the paper which you could have done, but you were slow, that is why you were not able to do it. So you get a confidence about the fact that yes, the paper is achievable for you. First thing is, you have to believe that you can do this paper. Questions are doable for you. That confidence you'll get only when you will see the whole paper every time you have appeared for it. Solve the whole paper, mark the questions which you can do, and mark the questions you cannot. Can do requires practice. Can do requires speed. Cannot do requires concept. Asking doubts. Learning new things. यस करेक्ट प्रतीक्षा, आपको ये डिफरेंस पता होना चाहिए कि इस पेपर में, इन दिस पेपर यू शुड नो द डिफरेंस, हाउ मेनी क्वेश्चंस वर डूएबल फॉर यू एंड हाउ मेनी क्वेश्चंस यू नीड टू वर्क अपॉन. These are the questions you work upon speed, not the concept, but these are the questions you should know that you need to learn about these new concepts. So you must make sure that you have that thing clear in your mind that there were 80 completely new questions I need to learn about. New concept I need to learn about. Okay, that difference you should understand. Then what will you do? You'll make a mock diary. First 2 pages of your mock diary must have a table. Everyone should have this. If you are at 9th mock, वहां से शुरू करो, कोई बात नहीं, अभी तक नहीं बनाई कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. Now make the mock diary. I'll show the previous screen if you want to take the screenshot. कलर चेंज करते हैं पेन का. Some people like to change color. I also like that, but I forgot today. I was too much into the class. Okay, previous screen done. Now let's continue. Yes. So what you have to do in your mock analysis? You must write the mock number. Then you should write total. Total marks. Total score. Total not attempted. Total attempted. In attempted, how many right and how many wrong. Okay, same thing you have to do for English. Score, not attempted, attempted, right and wrong. Same you have to do for CR. Same logical reasoning, same you have to do for legal, and same for quant, and same for GK. Score, not attempted, attempted, right and wrong. Everyone must have this table. बोर्ड डार्क करें. Someone Ayush said board dark करो. Is it more visible then? ऐसा है? Is it so? Why people insist? Okay. No, Diya is saying no. Yeah, Ayush, that is your opinion. I like whiteboard. Time you can write separately. On the mock analysis page, you can write that separately. I like white. So yes. Okay, everyone. But yes, I'll prefer white. Okay, everyone. I'm sorry for the discomfort. But yeah. Okay, everyone. So this is you should have. Okay. This helps me give you right kind of suggestions. We have, there is a black spot concept. We have black. Okay, Sanjeevni, thank you. This was not me being racist. Like, Anyways, now focus here. We have this black spot towards the subject we don't like. Okay, so let us say I like reading a lot. So I'll keep on practicing CRRC or legal. I'll not touch GK, I'll not touch quant. So when you send me this diary, no, and not only me, if anyone in your house also will see this, or you will be honest and see the diary, you'll see here I'm not doing quant. So right now what I should be working on is quant. Right now what I should be working on is GK. So I need to reduce the time of CRRC legal, rather focus on that. Right? So this gives you a very good idea about what you should be doing. Every 5-10 marks. Yes, Vinayak, I'll do that at the end. Now let me continue with this part first. Okay? This thing you have to do. There are 2 pages only. So what rest of the pages of mock are going to be of use of? You should write topics, mock wise topic. Let's say mock 1. And then topic list, new legal topic, new logical topics, new GK topics. For example, you came across a passage in logical which is about environment and which is completely new to you. So obviously you don't know about it. So that means that is your next week's reading for you. So after mock, how do you improve? Have the list of new topics with you. There was new law in this. There was new GK issue on this. There was completely new law. So have a topic list. You must have a topic list after every mock. Okay? And write down the number of mistakes, topic-wise mistake, concept-wise mistake. For example, there was a passage on contract and you made 4 mistakes in that. So write down acceptance. For example, there was a GK passage, on inference topic in total, including English and logical. Inference question, you made 3 mistakes. Conclusion question, you made 2 mistakes. Strengthening question, you made, or weakening question, you made 7 mistakes. So now you know that for next week, you have to work more on strengthening, weakening concept. Or these are the topic whose concept you have to revise. मॉक डायरी से बेटा आपको पता चलता है इंप्रूव कहां करना है, क्या पढ़ना है. मॉक डायरी गिव्स यू क्लियर गाइडेंस अबाउट व्हाट यू हैव टू डू. एंड इट विल नॉट हैपन कि आज आपने स्ट्रेंथनिंग, यू हैव वर्कड ऑन स्ट्रेंथनिंग वीकनिंग दिस वीक, तो you will never have mistakes in strengthening weakening. Maybe after 5 weeks again your strengthening weakening will have problems. Again you have to work upon it. It's a cycle, it keeps on going. Okay, everyone must have mock diary. This is how mock analysis is done. Someone had asked me, how is mock diary done? How is it prepared? Is it clear, everyone, how you have to go about your mock diary and mock analysis? Clear? Good, good. So the main purpose of this session was this only, to tell you what you have to do for your next phase, or how you have to go further and prepare yourself. Also to tell you how you have to prepare for your mocks. Okay? Clear, everyone? Sequences always start with your strengthening section first. Whichever section you are confident in, start your paper with that section. Then second strength, third strength accordingly. Beta, when you are not busy, you think too much. Keep yourself busy. CLAT is very easy. Forget about CLAT, beta. Stop being scared about papers. We are going to be lawyers. A piece of paper cannot make us afraid of itself. People should be afraid of us and our name. Yes, no. Please do not reattempt paper after seeing solution. Reattempt paper without seeing solutions. How to move on from whom? From a person? From breakup? From mock marks? What you want to move on from? Someone asked me, ma'am, how to move on? Move on from what? Mock marks and everything. keep yourself busy. अरे बेटा, no, piece of paper doesn't decide. Piece of paper does not decide your future. I understand. देखो, listen everyone. How many seats do you personally need to get clear your CLAT? How many seats do you need? One seat ही तो चाहिए भाई. So don't worry. Sadhna, yes, you can. If you have time, you should. एक तो निकाल लेंगे भाई, इसमें क्या हो गया? And there is this. No, it does not decide. Listen, everyone. We keep this legal CLAT submit, है ना? Law submit. We kept it last year also. This year also we'll keep it. In that submit, we call our students who are already doing very good in different fields, irrespective of whether they are from NLS or not. Look, the paper provides you good opportunity. If you clear CLAT, you can get a good opportunity to get into good college, good university. But the paper does not decide whether you will succeed in your life or not. Whether you clear CLAT or not, if you are hardworking, if you are consistent, if you are mentally strong, you will succeed in life, beta, which is far more important. So always remember this. CLAT is just a paper you are giving so that you get better opportunities. You get into NLS. Will people bring cash or money to your account every minute? Will you be getting money? Paytm हो रहा है आपके account में. Will that happen? No, you have to work hard then also. Even if you join a law firm, even if you go to court, I was giving this example in offline class also. Listen, everyone. Even if, you have all heard, if you clear 10th, life is set. If you clear 12th, life is set. If you clear CLAT, life is set. If you clear this, life set. What does life set means? Life set means it means that you have to work hard. Listen, I'm doing my job. I've officially joined office today, and I'm taking class since morning. I have to work hard. I'm doing 8 hours, 10 hours of office. Lawyer is also working for 8, 10 hours. And judge is also working for 8, 10 hours. And a person who has a tea stall, that person is also working for 10 hours. Everyone has to work for 10 hours. What is the difference? The difference is the amount or the worth of your time. The price or the worth I get for my time is not same as the worth a tea stall person is getting. And is not same as someone who's, hustling in Supreme Court is getting. Yes, the worth of your time. What the price of my 1 hour and the price of 1 hour of a tea stall owner or the price of a 1 hour of a Supreme Court lawyer, that is the difference. No, Shilok, we have meaning. We do not understand the larger designs. That's why. Prakshi, I really liked my 5-year course, so that is why I would prefer integrated. 1 hour of Ambani, correct? You're getting my point, everyone. This exam simply sets you in a opportunity or possibility or opportunity where your worth, time's worth could be better. I know of students who got into NLSIU and got back. Like they were not able to clear the exam there. That is also a possibility. So there is no way. Vinayak, I did it from GNLU and then NLU Jodhpur, I did my PG. Okay, I was in the first batch of GNLU. My point is, beta, it decide. Life set means the worth of your time. And life set also means whatever you do, you are happy about it. Like this is my, I guess, 6th class or something. And you all can see I'm equally energetic and happy and everything. Because I really like what I do. So it's not only worth of your time, you enjoy what you're doing. That is life set. समझ में आई बात? लाइफ सेट का मतलब है कि आपके समय की अच्छी कीमत है और आप जो कर रहे हो उसमें मजा आता है. उसको लाइफ सेट, ऐसा कोई नहीं होगा. You imagine someone, if you imagine someone's life, they have to lie on the bed all the time, you'll get bored. I know this because for last 1.5 months I was supposed to lie on the bed. I had a fracture in the foot. So okay, so that is why, yes Bhavya, but that money factor, you have to work all the time, you have to keep learning and start enjoying the hard work. That's why someone who clears competitive paper is automatically supposed to be a hard worker and a mentally strong person. Okay, 5 years से ज्यादा नहीं होनी चाहिए. हितेश, what do you mean? I'm not sure. चलिए ठीक है. Okay everyone, we have to work hard all the time. No, it's not hard work beta. What will you do of this body otherwise? You want to, like, if you buy a costly car and if you don't use it, it will get ruined. Same is with respect to our body. If we don't use it, our mind, body, it will get ruined. So it's good. No, this is like in your paper for CLAT, this is the easiest thing. You have to read a lot. The CLAT paper is actually asking you things which will help you lifelong. Your English, your vocab, your comprehension, your reasoning, your GK will help you lifelong. You are over those memes where one more day passed without using Pythagoras theorem. At least that won't apply to you. Okay, everyone. So I hope I have motivated you enough and cleared all your doubts related to how you have to prepare. Yes, Himanshi, I'll keep my classes now. I just want to know in legal, विनायक, you can, अभी तो कर सकते हो. अरे हितेश, बाकी तो मोटिवेट हो रहे हो, आप कैसे डिप्रेस हो रहे हो? एंजॉय करो यार, पढ़ाई करो. Yes, Sadhana, it will be 100%. Listen, one more thing I want to tell you guys. One message I have got, I have received from 2-3 students. Because in legal, you have 2-3 faculties, right? In CR also, in English also, and everything. Now, there are different types of subjects, beta. Okay? Just for example, let us say, take legal. Now, legal mein, if 2 teachers are teaching separate subjects, there is no overlap. है ना? There is no overlap. Tort teacher can teach you tort, contract wala can teach you contract, constitution wala can teach you constitution, that's separate. But when it comes to English or when it comes to CR, there will be overlapping of concepts. Okay, but why don't, there are 2 ways this is done. Lot of people who teach, what do? They allot a batch to the teacher. In that case, what happens is you do not get exposure to the other teacher at all. We do not do this. We ask all the teachers to complete the whole course. In that case, you guys are free to choose. Let us say you attended Smriti ma'am's class and her concepts aligned with your understanding, right? Or let us say you are more aligned with Pandey sir's concept. Fair enough, you can choose to skip on ma'am's class and attend Pandey sir's class. You can choose to skip on his class. Later on, the lecture's recording would be available to you. So later on, if you are confused, you can revisit them also. But if I give you exposure of only one teacher, it never happens, because I have learned from this, my experience, that everyone is okay with one faculty when it comes to one particular subject, especially in CRRC. Students tend to have this understanding. So accordingly, make a decision for yourself, right? Although the revision classes would be available, so you can visit them later. Okay, everyone? Because allocating one teacher to a student, you never know what the other teacher is teaching and how, whether you like that teacher's teaching or not. So that won't be fair. I'll be teaching you legal, Hitesh, although I teach CR in offline. But maybe I'll take some, marathon session of CR or something like that, okay? Chaliye, legal may I want to know, before I start or before my next lecture, Mukul sir is dealing with which subject? I guess criminal law, right? Yes. And Sarvar sir is dealing with constitution, right? Okay. Yes, Hitesh. So, abhi aapka tort, law of tort, and that has not been done, right? So I'll be family law. Who has dealt with family law? Acha, server sir. Okay, okay, okay. Sadhana, for those batches, because this is a combined batch because I was guiding, no? So I'm just in general doing this thing. Again, if two teachers take on a topic, I mean legal, you will get access to both. You can choose to revise from anyone's lecture. Okay? Okay, Ishita. So I'll discuss with the faculties. Either I'll be doing taught or I'll be doing contract. One of these I'll be discussing. Okay, everyone? Message कर दीजिए Prakshi. Those of you who want to talk to me, please drop me a message. I'll allocate you a time or call you as and when I'll get the time. Okay, everyone? Number, I have written my number. No, beta. This is my number, everyone. If please write me a message with your batch and everything. Okay? You are in which batch and all that detail. And what do you want to talk to me about? Drop me a message for the same. I'm not on Telegram. Like I have Telegram, but I don't see that much. So WhatsApp. Okay? Am I audible, everyone? Yes, yes. Okay, fair enough. Chaliye. Okay, everyone. Thank you, Prakshi. I'll try to include that. Jai Hind, Shilok. Okay, everyone. Bye-bye for today's session. I hope you found the session useful and looking forward to teaching you all. Okay. Yes, Advika. Anyone who has any doubt can, yes, ask me. Yes, Advika.
Ma'am, I do have a doubt, but I would want if everybody leaves so that I don't waste their time.
No, no, it's okay. Those who want
Because
to leave, they'll leave. It's okay.
yeah, okay. So basically, I'm in a boarding school.
Okay.
So the way you told me to go about the situation, it's not possible for me because in boarding school we have a very strict time schedule, daily schedule, and then we also don't have our devices 24/7. We only
Correct.
get it for like 2 to 3 hours a day.
Okay.
And
Okay.
those 2 to 3 hours goes in my classes. So
Correct.
I live classes. So I wanted to know that how should I go about it because
Look,
I also
Advika,
have my boards.
listen. You have modules. You have,
Yes,
right? You can download the mocks and get them printed. And you have CLAT Express. You have newspaper. So that part you can do, right? And
yes, ma'am.
eventually, for online students, the courses are complete far before for the offline students. So eventually what will happen is that you'll see even if the classes are kept till end, but lot of time revision is happening. So you accordingly you can choose for yourself that during this time, because this is a more of a revision class and I'm done with the concept, I'll rather devote it in researching or that kind of thing.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, plus you can drop me a message, we can discuss on call and more create a more personalized plan.
Okay, yeah, because I'll be home in a week. So then maybe I can call you and then we can talk about it.
Sure, we can do that. Plus, everyone, please be mentally prepared that you have to devote a lot of time before December at least in your exam year. Okay, so that is something you have to manage with your school, and a lot of times schools are helpful. Sometimes they are not. So then the parents have to get involved, right? You can. This particular session, I highly recommend all the parents should also see, so that they know that when they should be worrying about marks of the students and what is expected of their student, so they don't pressurize you in that way, or at least they know how much time you are supposed to devote, so they can talk to the school management also with respect to adjusting your time accordingly. Okay, anyone else? ब्रिजेंद्र, विथ प्रैक्टिस इट विल कम बेटा, ये प्रैक्टिस से ही होता है. आप कुछ भी रीड कर रहे हो ना, सो यू शुड बी हैविंग यू शुड हैव अ टाइमर. Even if you're reading newspaper, note how much time you're taking and try to decrease it with 5 minutes. First try to decrease 5 minutes, then you'll, once that is achieved, maybe move on to 10 minutes more, 5 minutes more, 5 minutes. That is how. Do not try to decrease the time in half immediately. Try to reduce 5 minutes. So eventually you will be able to improve. Correct option, Vinayak. In CR and legal, the approach is different. In CR, if you are confused between two options, usually I'm giving you a completely like generic answer. If in CR, if you're confused, then look at the stem. What is the question asking? Usually the option more related to the stem is correct. In legal, when you're confused between two options, look at the law. Usually the answer which is more resonating with the language of the law given in the passage is more correct. Vinny, that's what I'm telling you. In these cases, at times you have to get the teacher's confidence. You have to talk them. You have to tell them how important this is for you, and accordingly they, because listen. This is a package kind of preparation. It's not a single person preparation. When you're appearing for any competitive paper, lot of people have to help you. You have to do the hard work, but there has to be an understanding on the part of your school teachers or your college teachers or your parents also, or your mentors also, your friends also, right? Thank you. So, Vinny, you have to accordingly divide your time. Whatever time you have, say maybe on holidays, do more study, right? When you're summer break or a long break, try to complete a chunk of work. But newspaper should happen daily, practice should happen daily. Right, always note your time. Vinny, I hope that's clear. If you want to discuss further, drop me a message. Right, Myra, tell me.
Yeah, ma'am, good evening.
Good evening.
So basically, I wanted to ask, I have just started my preparation, but I'm really confused with my backlog in January and February because I didn't study any GK because I was
That's okay.
busy
Complete
with
it
my
from CLAT
exam.
Express. That would be enough. More than
Yeah,
enough.
okay. Will that be enough? CLAT
More
Express
than
only?
enough.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Vinayak, most probably next week. Okay? Okay, everyone. So, anyone else?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Soumya? Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Soumya.
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, I wanted to ask that how to manage the live classes when you're having your exams. So I'm in standard.
Listen, the point is if you are having live classes, no, usually you'll have a lot of revision also. So ideally, go through the concept. If there is a concept class you have missed, go through the video recording. Okay. And then eventually, whenever the revision occurs, you can attend it live. Or if you have gone through the recording and if you're still left with a doubt a bit, you'll get teacher subject wise, phone number. You can send or drop a doubt message to the faculty and they'll discuss with you.
Sure, ma'am. And one more thing, that the PDFs related to the GK, I'm not getting the other teachers' PDFs. For example, Sachin sir's PDF are available on the portal, but Javed sir's PDF are not available.
So you
Yeah.
should talk to the support staff. There are, on your portal, there is a number given of the support staff. There is a technical support staff and there's some other support staff. So you can, or anyone you had connected with while taking the admission, you can message them or you can call it the head office and they'll give you the number. That person will tell you how to access it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Long passage mania with practice. With practice, you'll be able to deal with them. Law articles on weekends. Sadhana will, current law and GK, these two will become more rigorous in classes or more recurrent classes of GK and legal will happen at the end of the preparation. Because right now, in the initial phase, we ask CRRC and quant faculties to complete the course. So that then we are left with the current laws and the current judgments and the GK part. Okay, so they'll eventually happen.
One more thing, ma'am.
Just a minute, Soumya. Poonam, beta, with practice, it will improve. Do meditation. And if it's a serious headache, then you should visit the doctor also. अब आंचल read slowly but try to comprehend. Usually you'll see passage में वो एक ही बात बार बार repeat करता है. विनायक वो section attempt करो जो आपका strong है. आंचल, है ना, go slowly. इतना fast पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है. Most of the time try to understand the gist. Someone is writing so much, there must be some common cause, no? So that is why. Okay, try to understand, grasp the gist. That's more important than reading fast. Yes, beta Soumya, you were saying something.
Ma'am, for example, today I was reading a passage about caffeine and adenosine. It was some sort of a science passage. So when I was reading it, मैम वो शुरू में अगर समझ में नहीं आ रहा था, मैंने सोचा हो सकता है शायद आगे पढ़ूं तो वो समझ में आ जाए. मैंने पूरा कंप्लीट किया तो मुझे बिल्कुल भी पैसेज का कोई भी जिस्ट, कोई भी आइडिया, कुछ भी नहीं आया. मिस ऐसा होता है कि
Now
अगर शुरू
listen,
से पढ़ना शुरू
if
करूँ
if this happens in paper, leave that paragraph, है ना? Do not go on to attempt questions. Okay, but if it happens otherwise, then research about the words, then research about it, है ना? Then read 5 minutes short video on that particular concept. Okay, this is what, no, when I said maintain a topic list, this is what it means, that what are the things on which you have to research.
yes ma'am.
It's a rigorous work, but this is how it pays. Everything in 8 months, yes. Vinny, yes, syllabus is not too lengthy. CLAT does not have a lengthy syllabus. Like in CRRC, you don't have too many concepts. Quant also, you don't have too many concepts. If at all, the length is related to GK or legal. But in legal, you anyways have the passage. You are rather practicing language, legal language, than learning or mugging up the legal concept. GK, anyways, it's huge, so it doesn't matter. And whatever is there, we can do the most possible preparation for GK. So as far as course is concerned, syllabus is concerned, there isn't much. What rather CLAT focuses on is practice. Practice. As much practice you can do, that would help you. How to deal with economic passage? Research about them. Develop understanding of sleeplessness. Do I believe in yoga or meditation? That's what you should do. Okay, right? Talk to your parents or friends also. Okay, everyone. You need not do anyone's mock. We'll provide you all extra mocks. If you want those extra mocks in June, July, we'll ask you to send your email ID. You'll get from an unofficial email ID, you'll get everything. So don't worry. No mocks. Do not enroll for any other mock series. You'll get all kind of mocks from us. Don't worry. Sleepy during mocks. Do not make a fixed time that you'll always appear for mock during 2 to 4, and make sure that you are, in daily routine also, you are your active best from 2 to 4 daily. Make sure that, yes, talking to, okay, Prakshi, make sure you are doing something related to your study, reading newspaper. So maintain that timetable of being very active during the mock hours. Poonam, so stop sleeping at that point of time. Go for running in, heat. Although don't die of a heat stroke, but yeah, but still take care of yourself. But please make sure. No, Vinayak, you need not enroll for any test series with later. I know you'll get through. Lot of you and most of you will get through. I'll use your photograph. But if you have enrolled for any other mock series, then there would be a confusion. I'll provide you all kinds of mocks. Do not worry. For all types. I'll mail it to you from some mail ID. Vinny, don't take time. Take 20 days at least to get used to what is being asked. Then start for mocks. Yes, Vinayak. Okay, Vinny, take time, 20 days to understand what they are doing. Then eventually, that's what I said, no, initially, you might be able to attempt only 25, 30, 40 questions. But later on, without timeline, start going through. Yes, Himanshi, it will be available. Okay, start going through without time duration, start black market of CLAT material. Okay. Okay, right, Vinny? So eventually you'll be able to do it. Okay, everyone. Yes, Imanshi, just send me a reminder at that point of time, okay? Ma'am, you said that. Chaliye, okay, everyone. Good night. Bye-bye. Take care. See you in the next class. Probably with tort or contract, one of the topic I'll start with. Bye-bye, everyone.